Welcome everyone to Akron, Ohio, and home of the Akron Zips, where the fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup, one that could call back the glory days once seen in the old Rubber Bowl. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the MAC, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Zips' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Delaware's offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterbacks have success right away. Think about Will Howard winning a national championship at Ohio.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Blue Hens come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Guys, let's chat for just a moment about Delaware. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody.
He's loose. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He fires one deep down the right side.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Working the middle. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well, they execute the in route, and how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll try it over the left side.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on the 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain, short yardage situation. You just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. To the air, it's Hart. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Akron's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Powers through. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Blue Hen offense onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll start this drive firing. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, he tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Now the pitch. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Great job by the back on the option.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by a field goal over Central Michigan.
Running back searching for a hole.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Gashing the D on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the burst, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Such a little area to cover. Fitting in it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly...
He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Dumps it off in the flats. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Guys, let's take a second here and talk Delaware. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Tripped up for the tackle. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
He's piled up 65 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Blue Hens trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Backs looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Fourth and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. To throw, it's Hart. Big fella moving. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Delaware!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Here we go.
The play action fake. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that.
Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Blue Hens have moved it inside the 20. Looking to pass, it's Hart. Gets it to him on the screen. It's a fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
One thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, They want more before they go to the locker room. Plucks it out of the air. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Quarterback making checks. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Delaware! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Zips want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Still looking, on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He makes a grab. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds. Thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Quickly complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Akron!
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite match going down. SMU has opened up its largest lead of the game in what's shaping up to be one of the more one-sided affairs of the weekend.
Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Hart. Got a man, it's Kelly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Grab near the sticks, it's Kelly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. That's caught. It's Johnson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron.
start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll try to sneak it. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He makes the stop almost as... catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's some pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this set.
Headed to the end zone. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Off the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Touchdown, Delaware! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly... Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And he tags on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something to win, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They'll give it to the back. Makes one man miss. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Zips, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And it's no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain... still enormous.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Now this defense could really use a stop on 3rd down as the offense has had its way. Finds a man on the left. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Looking for the score. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Williams. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Zips come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Zips will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make... And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He's got the back in the middle. At the 45 on his way. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the draw. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
It's complete to the right. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
That's one that's just inexcusable. Fair catch signal, you gotta pull up. 15-yard penalty.
Pound 55 weak.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Zips will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Feels to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little space. There he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Blue Hens just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Got his man on the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one is perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Under fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarter.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 95, on to punt it away.
He gets a block. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. With the clock running, this should be the final play. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.